The Times 10 Kamehameha, one of Goku's most powerful techniques in the history of Dragon Ball. There's a lot of confusions behind this technique, including many people saying as a technique within itself is actually the same thing as a regular Kamehameha. Well, I don't think that's the case. I don't think that's correct. And because of that, I decided to make an in-depth video explaining this amazing technique. So buckle up, grab your Dragon Balls, and let's get into this video. The Times 10 Kamehameha Explained. Please guys, do leave a like on this video if you do end up enjoying it. I worked a lot on this video, watched a lot of episodes, researched it, and I think I made a pretty good case of explaining this technique. So do please leave a like if you enjoyed and subscribe if you want more of my Dragon Ball content. So first thing to mention is that the Times 10 Kamehameha is never used within the main continuity of Dragon Ball, only in the likes of Dragon Ball GT. In fact, it wasn't used until over halfway through the series, and even within its first use, it was somewhat of a failure. In a battle where Super Saiyan 4 Goku found himself outmatched against Ozaru Baby Vegeta, Goku pulled out his trump card, the Times 10 Kamehameha, which, oddly enough, the Times 10 Kamehameha later on in the series is actually different, but anyways, the first use shows us one of its possible secondary abilities. Unfortunately for Goku, Baby would actually tank this attack like it was nothing, but it would also show one of its secondary abilities within its first use. Oh yeah, baby, this isn't just a Times 10 Kamehameha, it does other cool stuff too. So while the attack didn't do anything at first to Ozaru Baby, it did have a weird effect over time, slowly working and tiring out Baby. This after effect is part of the technique. It is weird though, and illy explained. We don't get a grasp or understanding, and it's even left out of future uses of the Times 10 Kamehameha. Against Super 17, he absorbs the attack, and Sen just tanks it with no after effect. I do have some explanations for this on why the ability still could be there, and it just didn't happen to these guys. For one, Super 17 absorbed the energy of the attack, making the energy his own. Therefore, that secondary effect likely wouldn't work now, because it's his energy now. And for Sen, well, it could be due to his regenerative abilities, or he was just far too strong for it to do anything to him. Or it was maybe when he absorbed the other Dragon Balls and became Omega Shenron that negated the actual effect because he became even stronger, or the act of him absorbing things negated it. So it is entirely possible that despite not being shown, that this is still a part of the effect of the Times 10 Kamehameha. Now, that was one thing, and now I want to get into the other thing. Is the Times 10 Kamehameha really 10 times more powerful than a regular Kamehameha? And first, I kind of want to give the argument for what people say it isn't, that it's just a regular Kamehameha. They will often say that the Times 10 Kamehameha is just a regular Kamehameha by Super Saiyan 4 Goku. The supporting evidence is that Super Saiyan 4 Goku has a 10 times multiplier stronger than either Super Saiyan or Super Saiyan 3, therefore, it's a Times 10 Kamehameha. Now I have many points that basically refute this notion. Now I do know one of the reasons people say this is because there's a video game saying that the Super Saiyan 4 multiplier is 10 times that of a Super Saiyan, but I'll get into that later why that notion is complete BS. We shouldn't take a game as take the multiplier from that. No, Super Saiyan 4 is far stronger than 10 times the regular Super Saiyan. The Times 10 Kamehameha is as it says, 10 times stronger than the regular Kamehameha. First is its name. Now I know that this could be a name fallacy. Just because it says that that's what it is doesn't mean it is, but just kind of like how the Big Bang attack isn't the actual force of a Big Bang, but still, Goku says numbers involved with the Kaioken, so he knows what he's doing. To call this a name fallacy would mean you should also question what Goku says about the Kaioken, which if you don't question the Kaioken, then you shouldn't really question this. And now I'll get into more reasons why the Times 10 Kamehameha is stronger than the regular one. When Goku goes Super Saiyan, he doesn't call it a 50 times Kamehameha, nor a 100 times Kamehameha when he goes Super Saiyan 2. And with the Super Saiyan form being nigh impossible to be just 10 times stronger than Super Saiyan 3 or Super Saiyan 1, it just doesn't work. I've explained in other videos why it is not the case that Super Saiyan 4 is only 10 times out of a Super Saiyan 1 or 10 times out of a Super Saiyan 3. But I'll actually go a bit more in depth here, so I'm going to give a scale here and then talk over it. Super Saiyan 3 Goku was bodied by Baby Vegeta's final form. Super Saiyan 3 Goku was bodied by Baby Vegeta. Baby would transform twice after this, getting at least 8 times stronger. Although it's likely much stronger because he also took power from the other Saiyans he captured. He was suppressed against Goku as well. So his final form at 100% is even stronger than this. Golden Ozaru Goku was a rival to Super Baby 2, and Super Saiyan 4 Goku with a smidgen of his power tanked a revenge death ball from Baby. To go from Super Saiyan 3 Goku being weaker than Baby Vegeta to drastically suppressed Super Saiyan 4 Goku tanking final form Baby's revenge death ball, it isn't really possible to only be a times 10 multiplier, thus referring to the times 10 Kamehameha being tied to the Super Saiyan 4's 10 times multiplier is erroneous. Now later on the series, the times 10 Kamehameha switched to a red aura with really no explanation. Although I think it could have just been an aesthetic choice based on Super Saiyan 4 Goku's red design, but still it's just safe to say that the times 10 Kamehameha is red. Because while it was bluish-white once during its first use, it was used several times after that, and it was red after the fact. So it should be red as its main use. Now when it comes to the times 10 Kamehameha, just being a regular Kamehameha, that isn't the case. These are two different techniques. In fact, Goku has used the regular Kamehameha after using the times 10 variant. This means that these are two separate techniques. One is 10 times stronger than the other and has other effects, and has a changed color design of red. Goku used a regular Kamehameha against Baby at the end, and also used one against Omega Shenron. If Goku uses a regular Kamehameha, and also has a 10 times Kamehameha, where it's red and has other abilities, it's cognitive dissonance to still think they are of the same thing. They're not. They are different. Now when it comes to its power output, even people who do believe that the 10 times Kamehameha is actually 10 times stronger than a regular one, they still use its power incorrectly. People will say that the 10 times Kamehameha is 10 times stronger than the user, but that would be logically wrong. As the Goku that used the Kamehameha against Raditz, the Kamehameha was roughly 2.25 times stronger than Goku's battle power, meaning that if you just say that the 10 times Kamehameha would only be 10 times one's battle power, that would make the 10 times Kame not even 5 times stronger than a regular Kamehameha. This would make the times 10 Kamehameha between 22.5 and 25 times stronger than the battle power of the user. This actually makes the power of the times 10 Kamehameha one of the most dangerous techniques in the history of the franchise. For example, let's say Goku is going against someone who has the Kamehameha or an attack equivalent's attack potency. Even if Goku was 1/10 the power of his adversary, the times 10 Kamehameha would produce a stalemate. If the villain was any less than 10 times stronger, Goku's times 10 Kamehameha would win the beam struggle or damage the guy, and if for some reason the attack didn't kill him, its secondary effect of weakening over time could potentially lead to Goku catch up to him if he lasts or survives the battle. So now that I've gone over this, I'll be giving a bit of the summary of the technique. It is a times 10 Kamehameha, hence the name times 10 Kamehameha. So it is 10 times stronger than a regular Kamehameha, or maybe even a full power Kamehameha or a super Kamehameha. It might be even 10 times stronger than that, but at the very least, it's 10 times stronger than a regular one. It has a red redesign and has a secondary ability of slowly wearing down the victim, if they are close enough in power. So although it does sound simple, I do believe the technique did deserve a video that properly explained it, as there is a lot of misinformation behind the technique. One day I do hope that this technique returns to the main canon. I thought it was really cool to improve upon the original key technique that Goku learned early on in Dragon Ball. It would make sense for him to improve upon it since he learned it so easily as a kid. But anyways guys, let me know what you think down below. Please do leave a like if you enjoyed, comment, subscribe, join my Discord, and follow me on Twitter. Hope you guys all have an amazing day. Peace out.